Meteorologist Nicole Hartford is joining us now. It is soupy out there, Nicole. You know, it was interesting. So I was getting my son ready for school this morning. He said, "Did it rain?" Because there was so much condensation on the windows. I said, "No, buddy, that's just humidity." He's like, "Oh, man.
Gross, right? Learning the early
Gross.
lesson of humidity. Yuck. I mean, it's been gross the last couple of days, and
Yeah.
humidity was even higher this morning than what it was even yesterday. It's been uncomfortable. It's been contributing to not only the heat, but the chance for daily pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So that's something we're going to be watching still throughout the next few days. No, the humidity is not really changing anytime soon. Right now, our view as we look out from Northside Hospital towards the King and the Queen is beautiful. We've got some of those fair weather cumulus clouds. All in all, not a horrible day, but yes, it is hot and it is humid. Current temperature in Atlanta, 86 degrees, but when you factor in the humidity, it already feels like 92. So when we're hitting our high temperatures later this afternoon in the upper 80s and low 90s, it's going to feel more like the mid to upper 90s and even close to 100 in some spots. Now, this heat is pretty typical for this time of year temperature-wise. Our average high is 90 degrees, and that's right around where we'll be hitting, not just for today, but for the next few days. It's when you factor in the humidity that heat starts to get a little bit less manageable and a lot less comfortable. So just keep that in mind if you do have plans to be outdoors. Of course, anything a little bit more strenuous, it's probably better to be doing that in the morning when it's more comfortable. So far this year, we have had 26 90-degree days, and that's pretty normal for North Georgia that we see 26 90-degree high temperatures. Although as we go throughout the next couple of months, I'm sure we will continue to tack on that number. Average number of 90+ degree days is 47. Back in 2019, we had 91. So hopefully that does not happen. As far as conditions are concerned right now, we've got lots of rain down towards the south of us and out towards the west into Texas, where flooding is currently ongoing through portions of the hill country and central Texas. It's all thanks to this ridge of high pressure down towards the south. So this is keeping kind of the same weather pattern in place. It's trapped this really moist air across the southeast that allows for the higher humidity and will continue to allow for this development of pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So far, not a lot going on for us. We have some areas of light rainfall stretching through portions of Floyd, Chattooga counties up into far northwest Georgia. But this is just the beginning of what will be a kind of active day. We've got rain chances up to about 30 to 40% through the next couple of days. So no one day is going to be a guarantee for rainfall, but for anything outdoors, you'll want to keep an eye on the radar, especially with that potential for heavier rainfall or lightning. Remember, if you hear thunder, you're going to need to take it inside. Here's how our forecast track plays it out. So isolated activity. We will continue to monitor those showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today. Anything that does develop, kind of similar timeline to the last week or two, what we usually see with these summertime storms. Once we lose the heat and humidity, after the sun sets, those areas of rainfall start to slowly dissipate overnight tonight, and then we'll rinse and repeat into tomorrow, into the weekend, into next week. It's a whole lot more of the same. July, typically one of our wettest months in metro Atlanta. We're on track for another above average rain month, which is great. It would be our third month in a row if we keep this momentum going, and it will hopefully keep our drought monitor not only staying the same, but improving. When we compare our newest drought monitor that came out this morning to our drought monitor from last week, there's not really much change for North Georgia. We're still seeing areas of abnormally dry conditions to moderate drought with some severe drought up into the northeastern portions of the state, but this is still big improvements from where we were just a couple months ago, and hopefully with additional rainfall, we'll keep that pattern going. Here's your weekend outlook. More heat, more humidity. Honestly, the forecast looks the same pretty much each and every day. If you're hoping for rainfall or if you're hoping to avoid it, it's just the luck of the draw with where those showers and storms develop. We will also be closely watching the potential for a little tropical wave in the Gulf the next few days. It only has a very low chance of development, 20%, so it may not organize enough to become a tropical system, but regardless of any type of formation, it is going to bring some very heavy, fairly widespread rain across the Florida coast, across much of the state, and it could even push a little tropical moisture our way into next week. So we'll be watching that. Right now, our 7-day forecast, though, not really seeing much impacts from it. That said, Daily rain chance, 20 to 40% depending on the day. Rain looks like it will be the most widespread through the rest of this week and into the weekend. And then those showers and storms get a little more spotty into early next week.
Yes, people are making their plans for the weekend. Be careful of the heat. Yesterday at that final day of the FIFA Fan Festival, we know that 2 people passed out just because of the heat and some dehydration. So even though we aren't where we were, a week and a half ago when our feels like temperatures were like 110, it's still something to be watchful of.
Yeah, and I think people kind of let their guard down when temperatures are right around 90 because temperature-wise,
We're
it's
used to
not that
here,
bad.
yeah.
We're used to it. So you don't think you need to be as cautious, but especially with the humidity, you just need to be paying attention.
All right, Nicole, thanks a lot.